There's another island out on the loch, although I'd never take you there. It's a little scruff of a place, scarcely bigger than this ward, and pierced with hard stones. Some of them are taller than would naturally occur, and if you scrape the moss off, you can tell that once, a long time ago, people carved them into soft, rounded faces. This island isn't on any map, but the locals call it Inish Angle. There must have been an early Christian church there, Mr. Mitchell, probably consecrated 1,000 years ago. But people still think of it as holy. For some of them, it's close enough. The local Killeen. The only place they were allowed to bury their stillborn children. That's what those women are doing, Mr. Mitchell. They're visiting their children's graves.
None. I haven't. Where did you go, Amy? Where did it happen?
I'm glad you could make it.
God. Jesus. You scared the shit out of me. What are we doing here?
You want to find out what happened to Emil, don't you? Have you brought the cassettes?
Yes.
Give them here, please. Thank you. Follow me.
Is this where they took you? Emil and Matthias?
Then you know.
I know enough.
That's a relief. Pretending was getting tiresome. This way, please.
What is this place?
The Grunewald. Beautiful, isn't it?
Where are you taking me?
To visit another relic of the good old days. Teufelsberg. Devil's Mountain. Feels so strange to be in another man's home without his permission.
You will get over it.
Shh. Quiet.
Laura, I knew you'd come back. Why don't you pour us both a glass of... Ah!
Is it too much to ask for a buxom virgin with skin the color of summer clouds, crimson, willing lips, and a thing for all the guys? I don't know. Maybe it is. Things were simpler when I was growing up. Boy meets girl. Boy falls in love with girl. Girl is stolen by ancient undead villain with a lust for virginal flesh. Boy tries to save girl. Boy is recruited to the ranks of the undead. Girl moves in with boy's best friend and lives happily ever after. Boy spends eternity alone.
Hey Gareth, what you been doing?
Just tinkering with...
My advanced robots.
That's pretty advanced, alright. What are you going to do with them?
I'm going to let them narrate this part of the show.
What if they get ideas? What if they replace us?
Would that be so bad, James?
Probably not.
This one has your face.
Okay.
When humans first began to develop games, it was a hobby. Friends working in a garage. But then gaming became a colossus, ruled by mega corporations. Technology has changed. Games are easier to make than they've ever been. In a matter of hours or days, anybody can make a game for their phone or tablet.
It's pretty simple. I mean, these are designed to be used by children. I still can't live and use it. You've got your tools, settings and all that sort of stuff. It tells you the summary of your trip, where you've been. You've got statistics and awards, so every time you actually find a geocache, it gives you a little smiley face on the map. Then you've got your map, which is, there we go, good example. See that little box there? That's a geocache. Yeah, so we are going the right way. Phew! Boy, would my face ever be red for gotten us lost even before we started. In my spare time, I was doing a lot of hiking around the countryside there, and I wanted to try and find some way of amalgamating hiking with electronic music. So I started reading up on geocaching, and geocaching essentially is like a digital treasure hunt.
It's a way to try and make people think about talking easily about death by saying this is a death cafe and you can have a nice cup of tea and a nice piece of cake. The very fact that you're having an easy conversation means that you can talk more easily about death.
In Ireland, while a lot of people would say we're quite well known internationally for doing funerals quite well, we're very good at waking people. We're very good at, I think, celebrating people's lives after they've passed away. It's often in that stage before they have died that we find it very difficult to talk about it. And we're, I suppose, trying to spread the message that by doing a little bit of talking now, it can really improve the quality of life for that person who might be dying and also for those people around them.
The reality of it for most people, and the older you get, we're around more people that are dying. You may be in a state of haze, heavily sedated, due to pain. You may not have that opportunity. Modern medicine can cure anything at any time, but sometimes the cure is worse than the disease.